Hello and welcome to our video. You're in for a treat. We're going to be talking about decolonization through food.
Yes, we are. But Arman, what is decolonization?
Great question. Decolonization is the reclamation of land, culture, and food. We will be focusing specifically on decolonization with the native land of the Ohlone, who lives right here in the Bay Area.
Yeah, and food is important for every culture because it's what we eat to survive. We will be diving deep into the Native American food that was eaten before us.
Now wait a minute, Vivi. Native American food isn't extinct. In fact, many natives today share their culture with the public.
Oh yeah, you're right. Isn't there a traditional Native American restaurant right here in the Bay Area?
Right on the nose again, Vivi. Yes, Cafe Ohlone is a restaurant in Berkeley. It was started by Louis Trevino and Vincent Medina. Cafe Ohlone is the first indigenous restaurant in California. How cool!
They are primarily preserving their native food history, but also putting a modern twist on old recipes to advance tradition and culture.
They are also preserving and protecting nature. They make sure not to take too much from Mother Earth.
And everything is super authentic. Vincent and Louis get their recipes from Ohlone elders who tell stories of traditional foods and recipes.
Vivi, how can we help this noble organization?
Well, first of all, we can appreciate Ohlone culture by indulging in the delicious food provided for us. That way, we aid in decolonization through education and also support their business financially.
Is there any way we can donate?
Totally! You can donate to the Hearst Giving Fund, which can be found on the Cafe Ohlone website, and we'll link it in at the end of the video.
While the primary form of decolonization from Cafe Ohlone is through food, it also relates to land, unity with nature, and population. Louis Trevino and Vincent Medina are involved in the reclamation of Ohlone land and speak their opinions on a regular basis through social media platforms.
The cafe also helps bring attention to the large population of Ohlone people. It is a common misconception that there are not many people of Native American descent. The existence of this restaurant works to combat that.
How cool! Here's a quote from Mr. Medina that helps summarize that decolonization effort. "We are not the last Ohlone. We are not a dying race. In fact, our population is going up. There isn't only tragedy, loss, and defeat, although there is no question that it is there. But there's more. There's also love, persistence, and a beautiful, meaningful culture that will continue to revive and carry into the future."
Our last decolonization effort that Cafe Ohlone connects to is unity with nature. The owners are very respectful to the land they gather from and are careful not to take too much. So, we've already said who we are, Vivi and Arman. But how do our identities relate to the larger idea of decolonization?
I'm glad you asked. When learning about a new topic, it's important to know the impacts it has on you and vice versa. First of all, we are introduced to decolonization in our day-to-day lives because we learn about it in school.
Oh yeah, and we've been impacted by decolonization, both through school and through other media outlets, because we witness the fight to reclaim culture. It impacts our emotions because of the range of feelings brought up when learning about the horrific past of colonization. And that's a way colonization has impacted us too.
Believe it or not, we have also been involved in colonization by learning false or misleading history and glazing over the truth surrounding Native American history. On the flip side, we are involved in decolonization by uncovering the truth and unlearning what we've been told. One of the best things we can do is listen. Listen to the stories of Native Americans, listen to their experiences, and learn about their culture. That way, we gain authentic information and respect people's voices.
There are other ways for everyone to be involved in decolonization. One important way to aid decolonization is through education. That's why we want to spend more time learning about the Ohlone and Native American culture, and even experience it, like the taste of it at Cafe Ohlone.
We should totally go to Cafe Ohlone.
Yeah, and we tried. Unfortunately, there were scheduling and weather complications.
That was really disappointing because we were super excited to taste some of the food. I was eager to try the gathered, tea-soaked, soft-boiled quail egg with smoked sturgeon caviar and watercress microgreens.
At least we got to try the tan oak acorn flour brownies earlier. We all did. It would have been great to go in person and eat outside in the flesh, though. A much more authentic experience.
Yeah, so if you want to go to Cafe Ohlone, make sure you triple check their schedule on their website. Google has it wrong. And plan for a long trip because Berkeley is far away.
If you want to go to Cafe Ohlone, they host Sunday brunches in an outside space. Make sure you get reservations at macamam.com. That's MAKAMHAM.com, meaning our home in the Ohlone language.
And also make sure to give to the Hearst Giving Fund. We've provided a QR code for you to scan. So, what did we learn from studying decolonization through Cafe Ohlone?
We learned about the hard work and dedication it takes to preserve your culture and educate others about it. What Vincent Medina and Louis Trevino are doing is staying true to their cultural customs by gathering herbs in the forest, getting recipes from their elders, and finding a way to combine traditional and modern cuisine into a delicious combo.
Thank you so much for listening. We hope you learned as much as we did about Cafe Ohlone, and maybe you'll even go and visit. Yes. So